Welcome, everyone, to the main journey, a way for you to join me on a learning journey through life. My name is Samuel Main, and today we welcome Ben Albert to the show. Welcome, Ben. I want to actually just reverse a little bit because I've heard you actually speak very passionately about connecting with people. I think so. Me and you definitely have in common. But you've also spoken before about, I think it's the CAN system. So your intentional networking system, from my understanding, what is this and why is this important to you?
Yes, and everyone should be doing this in some way. It's going to look different for everyone, but we're really missing an opportunity if we're trying to do things alone. And if we feel like our business isn't working, our life's not working, we need feedback, we need mentorship, we need collaborators, that's a sign that you should start doing things like this. Now, I keep adding C's. There's as many C's as you want, but create, connect, collaborate, community, content, and networking. So, CAN is all about creating content collaboratively as you network. Networking doesn't have to just be sitting down and talking about your children and your dog and sports. And honestly, I love that. But a lot of times you're like, I don't know if I'm moving the needle on my career. I don't know if this is actually benefiting. I handed out 50 business cards today and no one really called me. And the only person who called me actually just tried to pitch me. When you go into networking scenarios like this is an example. We are living CAN right now, creating content collaboratively and networking. So we can build a relationship, get to know each other. And today, you're getting to know me better than I'm getting to know you. But we have an opportunity to share that experience together while we create content. So
Yes.
by doing that, we get to first we get to build a relationship. That's most important. But then we get to share audiences. We get to learn from each other. We could repurpose that content in a million different ways. So instead of staring at a blank wall, head on the desk, not knowing what to write today, I feel like I'm not a good copywriter. I'm not a good writer. We can actually collaborate to create content. So podcasting is an easy example, a YouTube, a live stream. That's an easy example of how to do it, but there's a million ways to do it. So my number one LinkedIn post of all time, literally 15x my average post, 3x my second largest post. My largest LinkedIn post of all time was when I took a LinkedIn influencer. He's literally a LinkedIn influencer on LinkedIn. Him and his team does research on the LinkedIn algorithm. So he wrote a 25-page report. I took his 25-page report and I reached out to him and I said, I love this, this, this. Again, you got to give value and you got to collaborate. I love this, this, this about what you're doing. I don't have the biggest audience in the world, but I'd love to repurpose your content so we can reach more people. What can I do to make that possible? And are you okay with that? And he gave me his hashtag and he said, tag me and use my hashtag, and the info's yours. I want the world to see it. So then what my team did is we took his content, we took his 25-page. I had zero original thoughts. Now, granted, I did actually provide some of my own
Yes.
insight, but it required zero original thought. I repurposed his study, and every time I do a post based around that study, it goes through the roof because he has clout. He is an influencer and a thought leader in the space. Every time I tag him, all his audience runs to my feed and starts commenting. And since it's high quality content, it's beneficial because he gets to reach more people. He gets me to create graphics based around his content and help his audience. But then I also get the goodwill of bringing his audience into my world. So if you're a graphic designer, you can connect with people and do just that. If you're a writer, do it the other way around. Say, hey, I'm a writer. I love your designs. I'll give you the words. You make the design, and then we can work together on this. There's
So
so
great.
many ways to do it. Let's say your nutrition and someone else's physical therapy and someone else's personal training. Why don't you guys have a triangle relationship where you do interviews together, you do trainings together, maybe you do product releases together, you host events together? Let's say you're an event promoter. Why are you promoting the event alone? Why don't you have two members on your team promoting as well? Nothing has to be done alone. Nothing should be done alone. We can collaborate collaboratively on everything. I do Ben's Bites, which is just me talking, and it feels awkward. And people like it because they like to get to know me. But I
Yeah.
find that by collaborating and creating content, I get to network, and it's so much more fun. And it's so much more valuable for my audience.
Thanks for watching the video today. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please remember to hit subscribe down below, and I'll see you in the next video.